Yo, what's up? It's your boy Kim Millionaire. I'm about to drop it like it's hot. Guys, you know what time it is. If you haven't subscribed, please do me a huge favor and go subscribe. If you haven't liked my comment, guys, please like, subscribe, everything you want to do, even share. But before we get into today's topic, I have an esteemed friend here. But before I even introduce him, let's hit the intro. Welcome back, my people. You know what time it is. It's your boy, Kim Millionaire. Guys, are you ready? Social media and music. Now, the person that I'm going to introduce today, he's into music. And he's quite popular on social media as well. I mean, music and social media. I mean, you know what time it is, ne? My boy.
My boy. What's happening?
Welcome to Fine Boys Talk.
What's good?
What's popping, my guy?
No,
it's been a minute.
It's been a long time, bro. I think it's been a long time.
Yeah. Man, thanks for coming through, man. I know you're a busy guy.
Me. Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Now, dude, tell me something.
Yeah.
I never knew you were into music. I thought you were a soccer player, a basketball player. Tell me a bit about the switch, because I mean, that was a crazy switch. I didn't even know.
Yeah, high school, ne? Yeah, high school makes you do things.
And you were good at basketball.
Look, I mean, like a lot of people don't know that. Like seriously, because and whoever's watching who knows me will be surprised. With basketball, I mean, the guy's not tall. Guy used to be chubby, you know, in high school. What? Yeah, but like. Yeah, dude. I think my liking of basketball started off when I used to watch the games, and my cousins were into basketball, so we used to play at home. You know, there was like a basketball court for the community, so we used to play. I grew up to kind of like it, but then soccer was in the genes. Because my pops was a star. Facts, big facts.
So then you guys just leave the sport.
Literally, if he wasn't gonna be what he is as a musician and what he does in ministry, he was definitely gonna play soccer. I think that's where all of us, actually, all my siblings, all the brothers, they play soccer. Bushle plays soccer. Mto played soccer as well. Bushle actually. He ended up overseas. Like it's all in us, man. Sports is there, but music
is a thing.
I guess it's purpose.
Yeah, well, I get you. It has its purpose, and you guys are doing very well. Look, by the way, people will be kind of confused. You talked about the brother, the father. Do you mind?
Oh yeah. Okay. So I'm Musihle, and I'm part of a group called Dube Brothers. And our pops is Reverend Benjamin Dube, Bishop Benjamin Dube, and that's so there's three of us in the group, Dube Brothers. It's Mto, the eldest brother, then it's me, and then it's Ubuhle, the younger one, and that's a short story.
So tell me, when did your journey for music start?
So like I said, our pops is like been in the industry. I think he's a legend. Without a doubt.
For sure, definitely. I knew about him when I was way younger.
So I mean, as a gospel legend, it kind of like trickled down to us, and we got some of those musical bugs biting on us. So as we grew up, our family was very musical. My grandmother is also, and grandfather were in the ministry of music and preaching and stuff like that. So my dad got it from them, and he gave it to us, and we're gonna give it to our younger ones.
Yeah, for sure. Man.
So that's how it started, man. And then we formed the group when our dad saw the gift. You know, we would just sing, and my dad was like, "Oh, you guys can actually sing." So we're like, "Yeah, pops, we can sing." And he was like, "Okay, so why don't you guys make a group?" type of thing, you know. So we just fell into it. We're like, "Okay, cool, gents, let's sing together." And we just became a group.
Check them out. I think they have a Insta handle. I actually will drop it as well. So guys, please follow them as well. They have good things coming up, guys. Please do make sure that you're following them, guys, because the Dube brothers are killing it. I mean, coming from a father who's also a pastor, sometimes it makes it difficult. They say that the pastor's kids are the most naughtiest. Do you relate to that? Because I've been called naughty because, I mean, look, I was naughty when I was in my 20s. No lie. I was naughty when I was in my 20s.
Look, I mean, I was also naughty. And I feel like, to be honest, we all still naughty. Everybody has a naughty side, you know what I mean? I feel like there's so many stereotypes behind spirituality and being a Christian and being a pastor's kid. There's so much stereotypes, stigmas, and pressures unnecessarily. Some people see us to be a certain way or expect us to be a certain way, and it's not fair, because when God created us, He created us with our own personalities, our own traits, our own ways, and He fits in through that, through that blueprint that He has of us. So I mean, I was a naughty kid. Definitely, I was a naughty kid. And every kid is going to be naughty in some way or avenue. You know what I mean? So to say I was naughty, yes, I was naughty, and to say I'm still naughty, I have naughty tendencies still. You know what I mean?
Give us one.
No, but it's facts.
Bro, it's facts, bro.
Where does the naughty die out as you grow up? I'm very playful. I like joking around. I like laughing. So I'll do like stupid things, man. I'll be bubbly. I'll say some funny things. I think that's where my naughty lies the most.
Okay. Music and social media. What is the link between the two?
Social media has pros and cons, but as a musician, it plays a very pivotal place, and it has a way of actually elevating your artistry.
Now, you mentioned the ills of social media. One of the ills that I've seen is nudity.
Hey, I beg you tired.
On social media, which is becoming a big thing. Even some of the music that we listen to, majority of the time is our black sisters being portrayed in a certain way. What do you think that social media is actually doing to society? Because sometimes we also look at Cardi B, look at Beyonce, look at this person looking so beautiful, and we now tend to want to be like those people and how they look. And that is some of the things that is actually causing some people going through depression. Bruh. And people tend to be like, the way they look now. I've seen someone, let me give you a perfect example.
Sure.
I saw someone on social media. Yo, she's beautiful. I saw her in real life, right? I'm not degrading anyone or whatever the case might be. No, that's not what I'm doing. But I saw the difference between social media and real life.
Reality, yeah.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
It's a tricky one.
It's a very tricky one. Now, like, let's say a little girl out there who's trying to look up to someone, idea that these people are perfect and they have this kind of, what do you think are some of the ills on social media that's actually, if we don't take care, could destroy some of our...
You are deceiving me. I see you.
I think it's just a matter of the fact that it's hard to separate what's real and what's not, especially when you have the filters coming into play and you have these apps that you modify your features and your body, you know what I mean?
Wait a minute.
With all of that, it really does do a disservice to young people growing up, because they then look to life through the lens of social media, through Instagram, and you know what I mean, especially because it's more visual. And I feel like it shouldn't be that way. I think that's what I would say really breaks society and breaks young people, is that they then esteem or they look to or they glorify social media influencers and whoever they look up to, and want to replicate that in reality, and to find that it's actually not possible, because so much on social media is actually put on. It's not real.
Is it?
And they don't realize that. And also there's a dynamic of being disappointed when they realize that, actually, my favorite influencer is actually a weed head.
I am finished.
Or my favorite influencer drinks a lot of alcohol. Whereas on Instagram or wherever they are, they're all holy. You know what I mean? Oh, holy. And then in reality, they find them out here, the Hennessy and the vibes. So I feel like there's so much that needs to be rejected when it comes to social media. People just need to be real.
At the end of the day, you said it all. Be real. Because most of the time, what we have And what we see on social media actually is not real.
It's not
Good parts of social media, and there are bad parts of social
sides,
media. There are seriously some dark sides.
Yeah.
What are some of the examples that you've seen in social media that you feel like this shouldn't have happened, but it happened? Let's say if you have any of them.
I would say altercations, being so explicit to the point where it's like it's so personal that we didn't need to see it. You know what I mean? Or we didn't need to hear it. You know what I mean? So because then some people use social media as a platform to voice, to fight, you know, to attack. You know what I mean? To shame, you know, or defame people. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of it's actually a weapon for some people.
Say amen.
I would say people shouldn't do that. You know what I mean? Shouldn't use that as a weapon and to kind of like shame somebody or highlight some things about some people. And you know, and make it kind of like a place where people are broken down instead of built up, you know. So if we use social media well and wisely, I believe that it could really do what it should do, I think, which is to build people, connect people from different worlds, you know.
I've been attacked on social media by someone that didn't understand my side of the story. And now looking at you and looking at the position that you're in now, you're definitely going to be having those. How do you then turn to, I mean, should I use the word block the noise?
For me personally, I'm very in tune with myself and who I am, especially in God. I think you need to know where you belong and have that backbone or that pillar or that structure to hold you together when things come at you. So faith for me and my spiritual relationship with God is one of those things that keeps me together.
So the last question I'm going to ask you before we move on, before we end this chapter, is a girl out there, because I feel like most of the pressures of social media comes with, it's more on the women's side than it is on the men's side. Look, the men's side is the money part, no doubt. But I think the way the lady has to look, the way she has to talk, or whatever the case might be, what advice would you give a little girl out there that needs to know that not everything I see is true or is real?
Look at the woman around you before you look at the woman on social media. The people you see on social media. Admire, appreciate the woman in your house or at your church, or you know what I mean, the women who are inspiring you in reality, in life, who are reachable to you. I would say look to them first. Gather all the information you need from them, and the wisdom and the understanding that you'll gather from their lives and how they lived and experienced life. You know, look to them first, and then with that you know, pillar or structure of understanding and insight of life, I think then you'll be able to make more sound decisions when you then see people on social media, women or girls who are looking very perfect. What is that? Why? Okay, you then do your research, find some, you know what I mean? And then from there you can move on and to say, I like her, I'll follow her, I will support her, I won't support her because she doesn't align with what my parents or the women around me actually built me up with, you know, and taught me morals and ethics. And so yeah, I think that's what I would say to a young girl. Don't just throw yourself out there into social media. It will drown you. It definitely will.
There was a time that I saw one celebrity, well, I call him a celebrity, the guy was balling, Versace, Gucci, you name it, private jets and stuff like that. And I was like, damn, God, sometimes I want to ask you these questions, God. Papa God.
Why?
Papa God, why?
Who do you choose to bless?
I mean, come on. Papa God, come on.
What about me?
Don't I also need the blessings? Like, Papa God, come on. And then the next minute I heard the guy was arrested.
Yo, you see,
you know, do you think that social media has made celebrities to become easily accessible? In the sense of DMs, and the effects of these DMs, because some of them will send things to these people and it's very demeaning. You know, have you ever experienced that? And if you have, how did you handle it?
Yeah, I think it is. Yes, it does make celebrities or popular people more reachable. It does. I mean, like you can, because for example, you if a famous person sees your page and likes you, for example, a guy who's famous likes you, a girl who looks great, you know, he probably is gonna send you a DM, or if you send him a DM, he'll check out your page and he'll be like, oh, actually, maybe. You know what I mean? Personally, it hasn't been a problem. I think the only thing is that some people think they can just DM me in J and think I'll respond, and I'm not gonna respond. You know, and those.
Why you icing them, bro?
No.
Leave them the code, bro.
I will. If you tag me, they know. My fans know. If you tag me on a video or something, if it's positive and it's you know aligned, it's clean, I'll repost. You know, I'll put it on my story. I will say thank you, even on my comments, because even through comments, you know, it's a way of getting the attention of a famous person you like. So even in my comments, when they comment on my pictures, I respond. I'll be like, thank you so much, whatever. You know, so I'm not ghosting. I'm not like one of those who kind of like you know, too high, you know.
No, you're not.
On the horse. You know, I'm not. I'm very.
If you were, you ain't gonna be here.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But you're my guy. You're my guy. But generally, if I don't know you, I'll still be humble. You know what I mean. I'll still give you my ear or give you my eye. So, but sometimes it's too much. Like for example, if somebody comes and DMs, I've had actually somebody DM me and she's like, "Oh, you're so good looking, and I'd like to get to know you." But like you see,
trap, bro.
It's a trap. I just posted me and my woman. You know what I mean?
It's a trap.
She's there. Why are you asking to wanna get to know me and see? I mean, it's like, girl.
But this is what they say. I heard. Well, hey, I'm not condoning it, but that's what I heard. They said if you don't have a ring on, you're still fake.
You're still available. You're still on the market.
Some of us don't have a ring on, we have a spiritual ring on, man.
Yeah.
You know what time it is? We have a spiritual ring on.
You know what I mean?
Spiritual ring. Thanks a lot for coming through, my guy. I appreciate you, man.
Guys,
you know what time it is? It's your boy, always trying to bring you the juice. Please subscribe, comment, like. You know what time it is. We the boys. We out. Fine Boys Talk. Boom.
Blessings.
Cheers.